Spooky Haunts here, and I'm back with another spooky unboxing video and a try video here tonight. So we are halfway to Halloween, and tomorrow's May 1st, which means that we are halfway to Halloween. So a way to celebrate halfway to Halloween is to try Halloween edition Sour Patch Kid Zombie. And not only am I going to be trying this, but I'm also going to be trying the blind bag plush set with the keychain, which I have about 4 of these. So we're going to be trying these first, and then we're going to unbox these Sour Patch keychains. So if you could stay with me for the remainder of this video, that would be great. And also make sure to hit that like and subscribe as well for more spooky content. So we are halfway to Halloween. And I love Sour Patch Kids. I don't have them too often, but when I do, they're really, really good. And I did not know that they actually had a Halloween edition of Sour Patch Kids. So I'm super excited to try this out. I actually did get this about a few days ago, and I'm a little bit late on doing the video, but I am super excited to try this out. Now, obviously, I ended up finding this. I have no idea how I found this, but when I did, I definitely was super excited because I did not know that Sour Patch Kids made a Halloween edition. So obviously you wouldn't even be able to find this on the counters and the shelves now just because it's not the type of season. You'll probably just find like the regular Sour Patch Kids, but this has been out for quite some time. So this is not new. This is not just on the shelves now or last year. I believe these have been out for about 3 or 4 years now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I did not know that they made this, and I am super excited to try this out. So I love the packaging. It does say sour than sweet, Sour Patch Kids Zombie, as you can see. And then there's like a Frankenstein on the side there. I don't know if you guys could see that. It's like a purple Frankenstein, and then you have an orange guy, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. I believe that's more of like a zombie, but they did pretty well with the artwork here. They went all out with that. And then as you can see, there's like some spooky zombie Sour Patch Kids coming out from the dead, if you guys could actually see that little tiny detail there. And I love these type of details. I know you guys know my channel. I love these little tiny details that they add. It just does great things, and it just makes everything better when they do these tiny little details, which I love. And then in the back, it does say sour and sweet Sour Patch Kid Zombie. And as you can see, includes raspberry, which would be the purple one, and then orange would be that one. So obviously they're all Halloween colors, purple and orange, which I would assume it would be black and orange, but I guess what flavor would black be? I mean, they could have did a mystery of a black flavor, like it could have been like a blackberry, like black and orange, like Halloween colors, but they're adding purple and orange, which purple is still considered a Halloween color. So I'm going to give you a scale through 1 to 10 on what I think of these. I like Sour Patch Kids, so I don't think I'm going to be disappointed in these. But we are going to try them out. I believe they're also shaped as zombies, I believe, unless that's just the packaging, but that would be kind of misleading on the title. And I'm also going to be checking these out as well. I also have the plush keychains of these. So the packaging kind of looks the same there a little bit, if you guys could see. Obviously, there's more detail on these, as you could see, because these are the plush ones. But we're going to get to those in a minute. I'm excited to check those out. Hopefully, you guys could watch this video throughout this video, which I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that. So without any further ado, I believe these expire. Let me check the expiration date. These do expire May 26th of 2028. So I have about 2 years to finish these up. So I don't think I should have a problem doing that, but I really like this. I think this is really cool. Like I said, they've done a fantastic job with the artwork. So without any further ado, let's unbox and try the Sour Patch Kids Zombies. Or Zombies, should I say. And like I said, I never knew that they made these. So I'm really happy that they actually did make these. I did not know Sour Patch Kids made a Halloween edition. So I'm super excited to try that out. Really, really happy about that as well. So as you can see, we open it up. You're not getting a smell out of the box, but you do get a little bit of the packaging inside. So this is what Sour Patch Kids would look like, as you guys could see inside the plastic. So you do have some orange and you do have some purple. And as I'm looking at them, they don't look like they're shaped as zombies, but we're going to open them up and see for ourselves. So here we go. So I believe they are 2 colors, purple and orange, which is kind of cool. They are Halloween colors, like I said. Maybe they could have did a black and did like a mystery black cherry. That would have been kind of cool as well, but purple is still considered a Halloween color, so I'm not really going to complain about that. But here we go. Let's take a little smell and see what it smells like. So you do get that sour smell already out the bat, which is typical for Sour Patch Kids. I'm super excited. I love doing these Halloween taste test videos for you guys. I really do enjoy doing these. And when I saw this, I had to do the video the moment I got these. And these were also a struggle to find as well. But we'll get to that at the end of this. So here we go. So I'm going to try 2 of them and give you my honest opinion on what I think of it. No, I'm not going to eat this whole bag on camera. I'm just going to do it for the video. I may finish these over time, like maybe tomorrow. But for now, I'm only going to try 2. So the ones I'm going to try the purple one first. So we're going to see if these actually look like zombies as it says on the box. Or Frankenstein. Maybe we could get a Frankenstein out of it. And as I'm looking at it, it kind of doesn't look like it's shaped as a zombie. If you guys could see that on camera, it kind of looks like it's just a regular shaped Sour Patch Kid. So I'm not really exactly sure why the title says zombie. I guess maybe that's just the artwork is just displaying that it's a zombie, but they're not really shaped as a zombie. I don't know if some of them are normal and some of them are zombie shapes, but it looks like from the packaging, they all kind of look like they're the same regular shape as just a normal Sour Patch Kid. So this is going to be the grape one, I believe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is going to be the raspberry one, as you guys could see. And I may try 1 or 2 just to get a better flavor. Probably going to do 2 of them just to get a better flavor. So I'm going to do 2 purple and 2 orange. I believe that's how I'm going to do it to get the flavor. So here we go. Without any further ado, I'm about to try the Sour Patch Kids Halloween Zombie. Cheers, guys. Here we go. Halfway to Halloween. Cheers. All right, so I'm already getting the sweetness already as soon as I did it. So these are sour then sweet. I'm not getting the sour, but I'm getting the sweet right away. All right, I'm getting a little bit of the raspberry taste. I feel like the raspberry tastes kind of dull. I don't know if it's just me, but that's why I also want to do another one just to get the better flavor. But the raspberry flavor seems kind of dull. Like it's not like a strong raspberry flavor. It's kind of like a little tiny flavor. Not exactly sure why I'm not getting a lot of that raspberry. I taste it like a little bit. I'm not really getting much of the sourness. I feel like I'm getting more of the sweetness, which is kind of odd because usually you get sour then sweet. It looks like it's the opposite as I'm getting sweet before the sour. So let me try the purple one more time. I'll see if I could get more of that raspberry flavor. Just a normal Sour Patch Kid, which is kind of disappointing. Kind of wanted it like Frankenstein. Like they kind of did, like in my opinion, they could have did a little bit more with this. Like they could have actually made them look like Frankenstein if they really wanted to. But again, that's just me being picky. Let's try the raspberry one more time. All right. I'm still getting a little bit of that raspberry flavor. It's not bad. It's a good flavor. It's a spooky flavor. You are tasting the raspberry, so it's not like I'm not getting the raspberry taste. It's just a very dull, small raspberry taste, which isn't bad. I expected it to be a little bit more stronger. I don't know why, but it's not terrible. I think the raspberry is a good flavor for Sour Patch Kids. I feel like they should do a little bit more with the raspberry flavor. But I believe the raspberry flavor might be limited just for the zombie ones. I'm not sure. Post in the comment section below if they actually have made the raspberry ones with the other ones. But unless that's limited, let me know down in the comment section below. All right, so now let's try the orange one, which this one, I already know the flavor right about. It's going to be orange. So we're going to try two of them as well. So from a scale of 1 to 10, I give the raspberry one like a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad raspberry. It's in the middle. So I give the raspberry one a 6 out of 10. Now let's try the orange one. So again, They look exactly the same as a normal Sour Patch Kid, except it's orange. Like I said, I feel like they should have done more with the designs. I mean, the the cover made it seem like they were going to be shaped as zombies and the purple was going to be shaped as a Frankenstein. But again, that's just the packaging. So here we go. Here's the orange one. Cheers, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So right away, as soon as I ate the orange one, I got hit with that orange flavor right away. I feel like it hit me a little bit more than the raspberry one. Like the orange one is a little bit more stronger. And that's expected for an orange candy because usually orange does give like more of like a more, you know, bitter taste and a more stronger taste. So the orange one I actually do like. I mean, I expected it. It's orange. I mean, you can't mess up orange. It's just orange. So you can't really mess that up. So I feel like the orange one definitely hits you the moment you try it. So let me try one more orange one as well, and then we're going to move on to the plush blind bag. So let's try the orange one more time. Cheers. Yeah. So I'm getting that sourness and sweetness already in the middle, which I wasn't getting a lot with the raspberry one, but I'm getting it a little bit with the orange one. But they're both good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I like the orange one. It's orange. It's basic. You can't go wrong with the flavor. I'm going to give the orange one a perfect 10 out of 10. I think the orange one definitely reaches expectations. It's got more of a flavor than the raspberry one, but I'm not hating on it. So now without any further ado, to end the taste test, I'm actually going to try orange and purple at the same time, just to end that, and just to see what kind of combination I get with both of these all at once. So here we go. Orange and purple, spookiness, Halloween color. Here we go. Let's try these. All right. Wow. So trying both of the flavors at the same time, it's combining the orange and the raspberry all together. And it's giving it like a nice little fruity, sweet taste at the same time. And I kind of like that combination. Yeah. Like the orange is not overpowering the raspberry. And the raspberry is not overpowering the orange, if that makes sense. But trying them both at the same time definitely bursts with flavor. Very good. All right, so I'm going to scale through 1 to 10. I'm going to give the raspberry one a 7 out of 10. And I'm going to give the orange one a 10 out of 10. I think the orange one was definitely a lot sweeter, but I definitely like the raspberry flavor. So a scale through 1 to 10 with this candy, I'm going to give this a fair score, and I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm not going to give these a perfect 10 out of 10 as I wanted to is just because I feel like they could have did a little bit more with the design. Like, I feel like they could have did like a Frankenstein theme. They could have did them look like zombies as it shows you on the cover. So I feel like they could have did a little bit more with that, but they didn't. So I can't really give it a 10 out of 10. But flavor-wise, it's a Sour Patch Kid. There's really not much to it. Would I say these are my favorite? Probably they are. But like I said, they could have did a little bit more with the artwork. But that's not a big deal. Other than that, I give the Sour Patch Kid Zombie a score of 8 out of 10. So I definitely do think that these are worth buying come spooky season if these are on the shelves. And I definitely would buy these again as well. So let me actually close this. Put these to the side. And now let's get to the plush blind bag. So I have about 4 of them. I have 2 of them that I already know which ones they are. I actually did get these on eBay. Because obviously I've never seen these in the store before. Which is kind of shocking because I usually do see a lot of blind bags, but I didn't really see much of the Sour Patch Kids ones. I didn't even know they even made these. So these are going to be the mystery ones. Well, these 3 here. And then there was 2 special ones that I ordered on eBay. And I already know which ones these are. So let's actually look at this one right here. So let's take a look at the packaging first. As you can see, it's kind of open because I ordered it on eBay like that. It is pre-owned. So I do know which one this is. I believe this might be the Frankenstein one, but if you actually have to look at the bag, it does say Sour Patch Kids 8 plush clips to collect. So there is the artwork there, which is great. So it looks like you get a werewolf, a pirate, a witch, Frankenstein, and I believe a bat. So that looks kind of cool. So I believe there are 8 of them to collect. So, and then there is the back of it, if you guys want to see it. So it does show you which ones are included in the set. So you do get well, they're all at random, so you don't know which one you're going to get. But there is a red bat, a witch, a Frankenstein, a werewolf. Rare, it says, so I believe that's the rare one. It's like an orange vampire, I believe. You also have a mummy. I believe that's rare too, because it says Me Too. You do get Me 3, another rare one, as a pirate. And then you get a Rest in Peace mystery one, which that would be the mystery one. So to get all 8, I feel like would be kind of hard. I've not tried to get all 8. Hopefully, all 4 of these are going to be different ones, hopefully. So obviously, I'm not going to get a set on these. Obviously, I'm not going to get a full set of these because I don't have 8. I have 4. But hopefully, I get 4 different ones. So that would be kind of cool if I do get 4 different ones. But this one, let's take a look. This is the Frankenstein one. So this was the one that was on the cover of this. So this would be this one. And look how cool this is. I mean, look how cool this really is. So this is like a Frankenstein Sour Patch Kid. So look how cool that is, guys. I don't know if you could see that. But that is really detailed. As you can see, he's got like the bolts sticking out of his neck. He's got the Frankenstein hair. I feel like they did a good job with this. This is what they should have did with the candy. Like, they should have made the candy look like this, or it was on the box. I feel like that would have been perfect, but they definitely did a good job on the plushies, on the plush keychain. And it also says Sour Patch Kids on the side, if you guys could see that. And I really do like the design, because if you actually look really closely, it looks like that's like the sourness of the candy. I don't know if you guys could see that, but when you have the candy, it's got like that sugar on top. So they really did make these things look really detailed. So there's the Frankenstein one. This one I actually ordered separately because I'm like, I want the Frankenstein one. And I was able to actually get one open for like $3 on eBay. So there's the Frankenstein one. So it looks like I have Frankenstein, which is right here. All right, now this one I believe is the witch. This one does not have a wrapper. They just sent it to me like this. But I definitely know that this is the witch, which the witch would be this one right here. So that's what this one would look like. So obviously this is a second different one compared to the first one. And let's take a look at the witch one. And I'll tell you which one I like the best once I unbox all of them. So here's the witch one. This one looks really cool. It's green, and then you got the witch hat on the side. And then you do have the broom. So that is really cool detail. And it looks like the hat is kind of like on the side of the Sour Patch Kid, which they kind of did that on purpose, but that looks really cool. So there's Frankenstein, there's the witch, and it also says Sour Patch Kids, I believe, with the tag right there. So I did buy this one separately as well. This one was about $7, so this one was a little bit more expensive compared to this one. But the witch one I definitely wanted to get, and I did, so I'm happy about that. So you have the Frankenstein, you have the witch, and now these are going to be the random ones. So I have about 3 random ones now. So these I do not know which ones are going to be in these. So we already have the witch and we already have the Frankenstein, as you guys could see. So I'm hoping I get the werewolf, and I'm hoping I get one of the rare ones. So we'll see on one of these. So here's the packaging. This is obviously brand new. So this one has never been opened before. So let's see which one I get with this one. Hopefully I don't get a duplicate. I know sometimes these are. Now I do plan on keeping the wrapper for this. And also too, if you guys can see, it does say sour than sweet. So they kind of added it like how it would say it on the candy box. So that's a really nice touch there. So that's kind of cool. So they kind of went all out with this packaging here as well. So here we go. Let's open it. All right, let's see. And this one looks green, so I have a feeling it might be the witch again, or it might be this. So we might have a duplicate. Here we go. Let's see which one it is. You only have to open up from like a little bit. You don't have to really tear the whole bag open. And it looks like I got the witch again. So it looks like I got a duplicate of the witch, unless they look different, but they kind of look exactly the same. So there you go. There's your duplicate. I have both of the witches, which I kind of knew off the top because I did see the green. but I also thought it might have been the mystery one, but isn't. So this one I'm actually going to put back inside the bag just because I don't need 2 witches. Maybe I might use this one over time, but I also feel like I don't need 2 witches. So right off the bat, and I actually thought that the witch one would actually be a rare one, but it looks like that one might be the easiest one to get because I already have a duplicate of the witch one. So I don't plan on buying these again just because they don't sell them. I haven't seen them in stores unless they around spooky season, and I might get more, but I haven't seen these in the stores. These are all on eBay. So we'll put this to the side. There's the witch. And now I have 2 more left, so let's see what these are. Hopefully we get a different one. Hopefully we don't get another witch and we don't get another Frankenstein. But we'll see here. And the seller actually taped these 2 together. So I guess they wanted to try to keep the packaging together. And I think altogether I paid about $12 for all these, plus shipping, so it came out to like $20, which wasn't really too bad. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at this one right now. So we have the Frankenstein and the witch, and another witch. So let's see what this one is. I love the mystery bags. I just never know what you're going to get. And let's see. It looks like I got the mummy. So there you go. There's a different one. There is the mummy. And the mummy would be right over here. So it looks like I do have a third different one as the mummy. This one's really detailed. This is a blue Sour Patch Kids with the mummy costume. I really do like this one. I feel like the detail is really good on these. Like I said, they really did a great job on the detail with these plushies. So there's the mummy. All right, and without any further ado, here's the last one. Like I said, it's not going to be a full set, but that's okay. I'm trying to pull this tape off here. Not sure why they put all this tape on it. Now, without any further ado, not sure why there's tape on this. Anyway, let's get to the last one right here. And let's see. I'm hoping this one could be, I'm going to say the vampire. I kind of want the vampire one. Here we go. Last one. I see an orange. I see an orange, guys. I see an orange in the bag. So it possibly could be the vampire. And indeed it is. There is the vampire one, which this was the one that I kind of wanted. So I guess this is considered the rare one because it says in the back that I'm rare. So I believe it would be. And this one's kind of cool. It's just an orange one. So it's kind of like the orange one that you see on the box and the orange candy that I just tried. And this also has like a vampire cape. So as you can see, the cape is black with the red inside. So like I said, they've done a fantastic job with this detail. And there you have it. So there are 4 of the Sour Patch Kids. I have 2 of the witches, which I got duplicates of that. But I have the Frankenstein one. I have the vampire one. I have the witch one. And I also have the mummy one. So tell me what you guys think of the Sour Patch Kids candy, the zombie ones, and what did you guys think of the Sour Patch Kids zombie plush keychain. I had a fun time doing this video. I'll be back with another spooky unboxing and a spooky review next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as we are halfway to Halloween. So as I say, always stay spooky. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on the next one.